Hi, let's talk today about GraphQL, service workers, and TypeScript. I'm Anatol, and you are watching the good parts of the front-end development. If this is your first time here, you want to learn front-end and JavaScript, start right now by subscribing, and don't forget to turn on the subtitles. RedMonk published the January 2019 programming languages ranking, and JavaScript is in the first place. JavaScript is dominating the industry. TypeScript this year sits at position number 12. Native image lazy loading for the web by Addy Osmani. This tutorial presents a new, will appear in Chrome 75, loading attribute for lazy loading images and iframes, and describes details and usage examples. Akulov posted an article, Preload, Prefetch and other link tags. The author describes 5 linked rel tags that instruct the browser to preload something, and shows several use cases. I like ES6 arrow functions. However, Kyle Simpson in the article I Don't Hate Arrow Functions depicts some scenarios when they can cause an issue. The author created an ESLint plugin to help you keep a handle on their use. The very next point in my list is a tutorial, namely adding numbers using Boolean operations in JavaScript. Although JavaScript isn't good with bits algebra, this is a quite interesting and educative review. If you're not aware of how to add numbers at the binary level, you'll learn something new here. Martin Split posted a new video in the series JavaScript SEO, titled Testing and Debugging JavaScript Sites for Search. Here, you can learn what tools exist to this purpose to make sure your site is search-friendly and accessible to crawlers. Routing with hooks, a new approach to React routing, is an interesting experiment in using hooks for routing in React app, which has some compelling advantages compared to existing routers. One more article regarding this topic is How to Test Custom Hooks with Enzyme. In this article, you can learn how to test the behavior of custom React hooks. Unique Rabbits posted an illustrated and musical guide to map, reduce and filter array methods. The author proposed a set of mnemonics and tricks that might help any developer to understand and remember these JavaScript methods better. In the article How to Build a Crypto Isomorphic Library with JavaScript and WebAssembly by Alessio Paccioia, you can read about Enigma, a crypto engine for the web. The author describes the historical reasons behind cryptography, explains the author's motivation, and shows the library's usage. After 2 years with TypeScript, was it worth it? Here, Kamil Zugrabski wrote about the experience of switching to TypeScript and some trade-offs of its usage. The author made general conclusions having 2 years of experience. Matthew Strom in his turn shares the experience of switching to variable fonts. In the article Switching to Variable Fonts, he describes the implementation, impact on performance, shares some optimization tips, and provides his conclusions. In the article Hidden Content and Accessibility, Paul Hibbert describes 4 main scenarios where you may wish to hide content, and how you can do that in an accessible manner. Checklist Design is a collection of the best UX and UI practices for designing standard pages and components. Have a look. The last but not least point for today is a tutorial titled 10 NPM Security Best Practices. You can use this material as a cheat sheet. Besides, there is a detailed explanation for each rule. You can read more at sneak.io. If you like this video, give it thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel and watch other episodes. Thanks for watching and stay curious.